The number 5 best credit card to help you save a little bit of extra cash at the gas pump would be the American Express Bluecash Preferred Card, which is going to give you 3% cash back on gas, but that is just the tip of the iceberg. So today let's take a look at some of the best credit cards for gas in 2022. All right, let's jump right into it. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So, like I said, the number 5 pick on today's list is going to be the American Express Bluecash Preferred Card, which does have a $95 annual fee currently, but depending on what offer you get, you might be able to get that waived for your first year. Plus, this card is going to give you not only 3% back at US gas stations, but 6% back at supermarkets on up to $6,000 in purchases each year, and 6% back on streaming services as well. But today we are specifically looking at how much cash you can save at the gas pump. So right now the number to beat is 3% back by the Bluecash Preferred Card. And at the end of the video, we'll even talk about a few ways that you can save even more cash at the pump. But coming in at number 4 would be the Discover It Chrome Gas and Restaurants Card. I've talked about the standard Discover It cashback credit card at length, and you all know that this is one of my favorite beginner credit card products. But Discover offers a few category-specific options, including the Chrome Gas and Restaurant Card, which is going to give you 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants and 1% back on all other purchases. Now, 2% back is not that great, but as is the case with pretty much every Discover product, you are going to get their cashback match at the end of your first year. Meaning if you earn $300 in cash back throughout that first year, then they are going to give you an additional $300, which means you're effectively getting 4% cash back on your first year at restaurants and gas stations, and 2% back on all other purchases. After your first year, it is just going to go back to that standard 2% for gas, and that is capped at $1,000 in purchases each quarter. So depending on how much you drive and how much you go out to eat, that might be a bummer, but this card has no annual fee, and again, effectively gives you 4% cash back on your gas in your first year, so I would definitely check out the Discover It Chrome Gas and Restaurants Card. Coming in at number 3 is not going to be a specific credit card product, but rather a category of credit cards that is my personal favorite on today's list, and that would be the Loyalty Rewards Program gas cards. Most people get these through their local grocery store or a big box store like Sam's Club or Costco, but you can also get them directly through the petroleum provider like the ExxonMobil Smart Card Plus or the Shell Loyalty Rewards Card. Personally, I would just get the card that is most convenient for you to use because they all work in a very similar way in that they're going to give you so many cents off per gallon of gas and give you rewards points towards your next purchase. The ExxonMobil Smart Card Plus, for example, allows you to earn 42 cents per gallon for new account members, plus 10 cents per gallon on standard and 12 cents per gallon on premium gasoline, and all kinds of other benefits as well. Plus, some of those big box loyalty programs will also allow you to use your rewards that you earn from grocery shopping and put them directly towards gas in your tank, which is also pretty awesome. A bit of a side note, but I will mention here that one of the big partner brands with the Apple Card specifically is actually ExxonMobil. So if you have the Apple Card and you're able to use Apple Pay at the pump, then you can actually get unlimited 3% cash back on all of your gas purchases with all of the cool benefits that come with the Apple Card, which we've talked about in several previous videos. Now, with the exception of that partnership between Exxon and Apple, it is really difficult to put a percentage benefit on these loyalty reward gas cards, especially with the prices going up so quickly. But at a bare minimum, I'd say you're getting roughly 2% cash back, but you can absolutely get more than that depending on which card you get and how you are using those rewards. Coming in at number 2 for the best credit cards to save some cash at the pump is a bit of a curveball that requires some more effort on your part, but that would be the Hilton Honors American Express Card. There are 3 different versions of this card currently, all of which are fairly decent, and while this is definitely going to give you the best value on paper, I will say from the start that it is not going to be as simple as cashing out your cash back into your bank account. I say that because the Hilton Honors American Express Card earns rewards in the form of Hilton Honors bonus points in certain spending categories, including gasoline. The standard version of this card currently has no annual fee and will currently give you 5 Hilton Honors bonus points for each dollar that you spend at supermarkets, restaurants, and you guessed it, gas stations. The more premium version, which is the Hilton Honors American Express Surpass card, gives you 6 points per dollar on all of those same categories and a few other additional benefits, but does have an annual fee of $95 per year currently. Both cards also offer significant point multipliers for Hilton hotels, other eligible purchases, and come with elevated Hilton Honors status. So this all sounds awesome, and 5 points per dollar when redeemed could be worth a ton of free hotel stays in this case, but there's a few things that you need to keep in mind with this one. First of all, like I said, these cards earn Hilton Honors bonus points, not American Express points, and that is a very important difference to keep in mind because Hilton Honors points, for some reason, are only worth half as much as a standard credit card points, including American Express and really any other major brand. So if you had 1,000 Hilton Honors bonus points, it's really only worth the equivalent of 500 American Express points, which are usually worth about 1 cent per point. That is definitely getting a little bit into the weeds, but if you're used to the standard point system for pretty much any major credit card, just remember that Hilton Honors points are usually worth only half as much as your standard credit card points. On top of that, because they are earning Hilton Honors bonus points, you're pretty locked into that program, and most of the other benefits that this card gives you are again tied to the Hilton Honors program in some way. So unless you are really loyal to the Hilton properties and understand how these points work and how to use them properly and maximize the value, then you would be way better off going with the next option that we'll get to in a second. But despite the fact that the Hilton Honors points are only worth half as much as your standard credit card point, you're still getting 5 points per dollar, and that could easily be redeemed for 3 cents or more per point, meaning 5 cents per dollar at 3 cents per point, and you'd be looking at 15% cashback equivalent on your gas purchases, and that is pretty awesome. But again, you can really only use that in the form of hotel stays. So if that is not the vibe for you, then you are going to be way better off with the next product, which would be the #1 best credit card for gasoline right now, in my opinion, and that would be the Citi Custom Cash Card. I've talked about this card in a previous video, but this is the newer version of the incredibly popular Citi Double Cash Card, which pioneered the flat 2% cashback credit card model. But the Custom Cash Card is much more unique in that it allows you to earn 5% cashback on your highest eligible spending category, which includes restaurants, grocery stores, select travel purchases, a bunch of other stuff, and of course, gas stations. 5% back on your gas station purchases sounds pretty awesome, and it absolutely is, but as always, there is a big asterisk next to that one. Like I said, you're only earning 5% on your highest eligible spending category. So if you drive a lot and you spend a lot of money on gas as a result, then this card is probably a no-brainer, hands down, and you should go ahead and apply for it today. But if you spend a lot more money on restaurants or grocery stores or travel or really any other spending category, then this is definitely not the best product for you in terms of gas, because you're only going to earn 1% cash back on all other eligible spending categories. Now, on top of that, you're also only able to earn that 5% cash back on up to $500 in spending each billing cycle, or basically each month. So, can you earn 5% cash back on all of your gas station purchases with this card? Absolutely. However, you need to, #1, make sure that gas is truly your highest spending category, at least on this particular card, and #2, you have to make sure that you're not spending more than $500 per month on gas. Also, if you go past that $500 monthly limit, it's not the end of the world. The only bummer is that you're only going to earn 1% cash back past that threshold, but you'll still earn 5% cash back on your first $500 of spending. So those are just some of the many fantastic products that offer rewards on gas station purchases, but I would also highly recommend that you download a gas finding app like Gas Buddy, for example, in order to help you really ensure that you are getting the best price per gallon on the various gas stations in your area without driving way out of your way. Secondly, and this one really is not anything groundbreaking, do everything you can to just burn less fuel. Obviously, that sounds absolutely ridiculous because who wouldn't be trying to do that, but small efforts can really compound a lot over a long period of time. This could mean carpooling with friends when possible, consolidating your trips throughout the week to make fewer weekends weekly trips, minimizing idling, driving in a fuel-conscious way, keeping your tires properly inflated, plotting the most efficient routes, and things like that. It's all pretty common sense, but again, it can really start to add up over longer periods of time. But by far, the best strategy and combination of strategies that I have found to save as much money as possible on gas is signing up for one of those loyalty rewards programs that we talked about earlier, like Sam's Club or Costco, in order to earn their loyalty rewards discounts on gas, but paying with a card that earns you additional cash back on gas station purchases. I know gas is really expensive right now, along with everything, and it sucks, but hopefully this will help you squeeze a little bit more out of your hard-earned money next time you go to fill up your car. I'd love to know what you think of the products on today's list and what your favorite gas rewards credit card currently is down in the comment section below. Be sure to check out some of my favorite financial tools using those links down below the like button, many of which will give you some free cash when you sign up, which we always love. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it so much. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.